Let's get going. I'm waiting around, looking at the clock, waiting for it to turn to 11 o'clock. But good morning, everyone. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's Monday morning. This 5 Live. I've got a bit of a cold, so excuse me if I have the sniffles. But we've got a few people in. Hello, Shell. Have you been on the internet this morning? I would have missed that because I have been dragging myself out of bed very late. So if I did miss it, I will catch up. Steve Brano, good to see you. Good morning. And Lee. Lee has been forced out of bed early by the looks of things. But good to see you, Lee. He's been making some cracking pickups from the various dubious contacts he has. Hope everyone can hear me. I'm on a wing on a prayer this morning, having a bit of a fuzzy head. Pete the Monkey Thrifter, TMT, good to see you. Rosie Marsden, good morning. Mark Tyler, good morning. All the usual suspects. Gary's in Husty's Emporium. I was very much enjoying Gary on Night's Life. He was on there, and it's quite strange, the sort of image you get of resellers when you don't know them and you just see their name. And so Husty's Emporium is Gary Hurst. And like being a Gary and, you know, having an emporium, Gary's Emporium, I kind of imagined like a bit of a toned down loads of money character. All right, I do deal, Gary from the Emporium. Not a bit like that at all. Just like, well, completely different. But it's strange. It's strange you get the image you get. I mean, it's like with tea cakes. I thought it was a lady. Turns out to be a geezer. There you go. I can imagine you warming up with energy drinks. Yeah, jogging on the spot. Shoulders massage. Yeah, doing my stretches. Bit of yoga. I've got to prepare myself before I come on. Hello, how are we all? Hello, Sally's Piccadilly Pot. Good to see you. And happy chat too. How you doing, Pete? Sunday was a bit poo-poo for you by the looks of things. Yes, it does do that to you sometimes. It's not always finding the gold, is it? It's reselling is difficult. But hopefully Easter coming up, there'll be better sourcing days ahead. But I've been there. I remember I think the most boots, I mean, you're whipping around doing loads of boots. Most boots I've done in a day, I think is 3, possibly 4, definitely 3. I used to go down to Postage and then Sayers Common. Postage, it doesn't happen anymore, which is a bit of a shame because it's quite a good one. And then I'd do another one. I don't know whether I come back to Hook. But I used to do Hook and then Rusper quite a lot because the Rusper was a 10 o'clock one. But yeah, there we go. Ben's Babble, good to see you. And Mark Carrick. Oh, you can hear me loud and clear. Good. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Fix it for reselling. Good to see you. I should know your name. That's one name I should know. Is Fix It for Reselling. Every time I see it, I think I know what he looks like. I know what he fixes. I know he lives up north. Remind me of your name. Fix It. I'm terrible, aren't I? So bad. JJ, good morning. Antoinette Daly. If you love a little bit of fixing, check out Fix It for Reselling. That's all I can say. Blooming marvellous. Skilty. Good to see you, Skilty. Gary's planning on doing a packaging video this morning. Keyword, planning. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm the world's best planner. Had a load of stuff go wrong lately. It's all gone wrong. What have we had go wrong? My phone. I smashed this. Had it in my back pocket with a set of keys. Sat down on this very chair. Kind of felt a little something. Didn't think much of it. And then About 40 minutes later, I got out my phone. I was looking down here. I was going, why is it all kaleidoscopy? Oh, gutted. But fix that. You can send off for about a £5 little bit of glass, and you dig the old bit out. The camera wasn't actually broken, so that went. And luckily, a lot of these things that have gone wrong, I think February, March must be cursed for me going on last year, but that went wrong. Only £5 to fix, so that's good. The car obviously got a screw in the back tyre, and I was thinking, oh, it's going to be £100 plus, but luckily that was only £27. They put a plug in, and I thought it was not done properly, but it turns out I think it's okay, which is good. And the washing machine has broken twice. The door latch broke, fixed that, and then the filter cap was stuck fast, but we've just fixed that as well. So, potentially from being, I don't know, a couple of £100 for a new phone, £150 for a new tyre, £500 for a new washing machine, it's actually only cost around about £33 due to me being a bit of a fix it for keeping rather than fix it for reselling. So yeah, very good. So yeah, I'm a little bit. It's not. I should have a tissue. Have I got a tissue? No, I've got an old rag covered in probably WD-40 and God knows what. No, I won't use that. I've got an old bar towel here. Won't use that either. I'll just sniff and annoy everyone. Who else we got in? Who have I said hello to? JJ, I think we've got there. Neil's in. Good morons, everyone. Good morning to the morons. Richard, good to see you. She's always flipping Mandy. Great to see Mandy. In my head, Mandy's one of the best resellers in the world, and I think she is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who's the best reseller in the world? Who knows how to do it all? Who can we all copy and, pick up exactly what they buy and sell what they buy? No one. We're all digging our own furrow. Now the postage has all changed and gone up. Do we have to change each listing to the new postage? I have a postage policy. One of the best things I ever did. I set that up. So I have a postage policy for small parcel, and that's set at £3.79. I might put it up to £3.99. I have a same policy. I copied it and I stuck it on free postage because some things I will do as free postage. You could copy that and do like a large letter one as well. I don't. I used to edit it, but because I used to stick some stuff down to £1.99, but I'm tending to put that down to free now and then adjusting the price of the item. And I have another policy for medium parcel, which is basically everything that gets couriered, so over 2 kilograms or large, and that is set at £7.49. Again, you could do another one if you got a lot of stuff that is is going to be over 10 kilograms, 15 kilograms. I had very few of those items, and I would bring the policy in and then just edit the price. But with the new listing gizmo, I don't seem to be able to do that. So I might have to create a new policy. So I think if you use policies, you should be able to have maybe, half a dozen policies that will cover pretty much all eventualities. And then you can just change the policy and it will change the whole price on everything that has that policy. So it's a good thing to sort of consider. Dungeons and joypads. Yeah, I saw on the news that the price of a first class has gone up to 95. I was just like, well, that's me. What's small parcel? Oh, there we go. Steve Brano. Small parcel is now cheaper. Yeah. £2.85. That's quite good. On eBay, you used to go through at £3, and then it was £2.90 for a long time. Like I say, I set mine at £3.79. I set mine at £3.79, so I definitely covered postage costs and a little bit extra. Yeah, I don't think I'll change it. I'll have another look. Oh, Fix It for Reselling is another Lee. We've got a few Lees, got some Daves, got quite a few Petes. I see. I'm trying to not miss any chat here. I know Night's Life does this sort of thing and goes through them each one like that. It's a very good thing to do. Let me just move this microphone. Rosie Marsden, I don't know if I said hello to you. Rosie Marsden. Look at this. Fix It for Reselling is another Lee. Right, let's get on and do some listing. Ruspers is opening on the 17th. Yeah, it's good that. It's a bit. They do pack them in sometimes though. It's a bit of a squash. Everyone's saying good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I thought so, as I have loads of DVDs for sale and have to sit and change them all. No, you should be all right. Get a policy going. I mean, you know, if you're definitely do one for small parcel. Smash a thumbs up. Oh, that'd be nice. I recently ended all my DVDs to bundle. Sick of low sales. Yeah, my sales been all right actually because I have been trying to list every single day and doing pretty well. I missed one day. Lee wouldn't let it lie about that. That's Lee Retro Pursuit. But there we go. 80s horror fan 88. Good to see you. I'm guessing is that Theo? Could be. I'm so bad with names. Leanne. I know Leanne's name. It's Leanne. How far behind am I? Morning. Rabbit. Fixed my tumble dryer last week for 25 quid. Here's to another 20 years service. Yeah. I mean, I've just got to put the filter cap back on and then we've got to put the... I was a little bit worried I might have to take the back off and everything, but I managed to take the bottom panel off and I got to the pump, unplugged the hose, cleaned out the crud. It was still knackered though. So I ended up, even if you clear out your washing machine pump, hose and filter from where the hose goes in and it's stuck and you still can't turn that cap, I put loads of vinegar around it and did all that sort of stuff, but I ended up getting an adjustable wrench and where the little thing is, I don't know why I'm telling you this, no one's going to have, I managed to get a bit more purchase on it. There we go, that's what I did. Oh my god, I'm so not, don't go buying my stock. Well, like I say, it's funny the kind of picture in the head you get of how people are doing, how good they are, how bad they are, what they're like. You know, I had Huster's Emporium as a kind of white t-shirt, brown leather jacket. Oh, right, welcome to the Emporium, and then I see him on Richard's channel. Not like that at all. And I very much enjoyed that. Do go and check that out. That was very good. VW Audi breaker. So I've got a picture of him in a great big scrapper's yard. You like what was that old program within the Scrapyard Challenge, Scrap Heap Challenge, and just surrounded by VWs. He's got great big wrench covered in oil. We're probably not like that at all, is he? Dungeons and Joypads is in a castle somewhere on an N64. Was looking forward to getting to the boots this weekend, but tested positive for COVID on Friday. 5 days isolation. Oh, well, good on you for isolating. I bet 99% of the people aren't doing it these days. I know Shelley, I know what she's like. We all know what she's like. Absolutely, I will be catching up on that later. Right. Did you make tea in your big yellow teapot yet? No, but I've listed it. £100. Got a watcher. Fingers crossed. I think it's a little bit optimistic, but we will see. I'm Ross. Sorry, yes, I'm terrible at names. I remember that. 80s horror fan is Ross. Adam Straker, hi Pete, Jason here. So, you know, if it wasn't difficult enough to know names, people actually called Adam Jason. Hello, Jason. I saw Jason at the boot fairs this weekend. Had a great sale on Sunday. 293. Did 949 the whole week. Well done. Yeah, mine have been good. Did you get the vinegar from the vinegar jar? No, I should have done, shouldn't I? No, it was just from a bottle like this. There's several bottles of white vinegar around for various battery cleanings and lime scale removings. Just ticked over the 100 sales for the weekend. Yeah, I had lots of packs. Yeah, I've got 21 things I've got to pack. So that's Before I saw you, Pete, I thought you was a vinegar jar. Yeah, the vinegar stroke. Oh, yeah, that's been said a few times. Right, I picked up a box of manga books yesterday for £10. Got some weird stuff in it. We'll do a video later. Excellent. I will watch that. Fantastic. Right, let's get on and do some listing. I bought this for £1. And I've had it before. I remember quite a while ago, I got a whole load of Megazord stuff. Which I think I picked it up for about 25 quid, and it was worth hundreds. And this one was in it. You know, I've had it before. That's what I'm saying. But it was one of the last ones to go. So I know it's I think I've sold it previously for about a tenner. How does it work? How does it buzz? I know this red light goes on. I cannot for the life of me work out how it does it though. But let's do a little Google image search. Oh my God, there's a picture of me on my phone. Because I can't remember what this thing's called. Yeah, picked up a vintage Action Man and a vintage Big Yellow Teapot this weekend. All very good, nice things to find. There was a load of Wedgwood at this thing I went to on Saturday. And £103. Power Ranger Ninja Storm Lightning Ninja Megazord toy. That can't be £103, surely. ebay.co.uk. Battlezord 10-inch figure. Whoop! Let's get my little. Yeah, it's a 10-inch figure. Come on, phone. $17.99 from the States. Let's have a quick check on eBay then. Hi, Mum. Hello, Pat. Good to see you. Where have you been this weekend? You been near me? Have you been? Have you seen Peter Ray? Notification on eBay. What's this? Oh, an offer. £85. Do you know, is there big mistake that cassette not working? What? Oh, Lordy. I've got a £50 offer on a £100 item or £90 item. What do you think of that, chat? Do you take it? Let me know what you do on that. Right. Yeah, I am all over the place. So let's just get on and try and search this one up. Battlezord figure. I'll get some more than that in the old search. Let's have a look again. Any Megazord experts out there? It'd be all right if it was Star Wars, but not with this stuff. Power Rangers 2002 Ninja Storm. Okay, well, let's go for that. Let's have a look at solds. Try and get some actual work done quickly. No, that is it. Yeah, £5.49. I knew it wasn't that much. Lights and sounds. That was on bids. £14.99 best offer. I thought it was about a tenner, and I think it may take a little while. But there you go, £1 to 10. Easy to pack. 2 minutes to pack it. Not taking up a lot of room. I've got a whole load of stuff which I have sourced for under a fiver and sold for like 50 plus. There was one item I've bought for like £2 and I've sold for about 90. And I think I'm going to do a video on that because it's a sort of flips I love. I mean, I know a lot of people do hang around for high end. I would say sort of like there's one end of my flips which is like buy for under a fiver and sell for like 50 plus. You know, look at the old bell curve. That's up this end, and then the majority of it is probably I don't aim for anything, but you normally end up being if I can get like 4, 5, 6 times what I pay. You know, that's the bulk of it. And then there'd be the bit this end at the other end of the bell curve where I'm kind of like flipping things for double because that is my kind of minimum really. That you know, if I bought that for a tenner, I'd want to sell it for like 25 to sort of double. That's bare minimum I'd want to do. And then at the other end, there's stuff like I'll just get my money back for, or I might even lose, like right on this end. So, yeah, I'd like to do a video. I'll do a video on the better stuff to make out I'm the most fabulous reseller in the world. So, yeah, that might be coming up. I think I've got like about a dozen things which I've sourced for under a fiver and sold for like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So all sorts of like weird little, you know, things like clocks and you know, things people might overlook. So I'll tell you all my secrets, but I'll try and do that this week. I've also talked about as Piccadilly Pot was talking about postage fees. I also do have a postage fee, which is small parcel for £3.50, just because the media and the gaming stuff won't allow you to do over £3.50. You can't do £3.79 on that. So I have a postage policy for that as well. Right, that's going on for £9.99. I wish I could remember how you make it light up. There's a button on it somewhere. There's an on button at the back, an on switch. Oh, there we go. Oh. Amazing. There we go. Tested and in excellent condition-ish. Copy that. Put in my custom template. Paste. Tested and working in good condition. I don't spend a lot of time really on item description. Let's get it on, get it at the right price. Hope it sells. Where's the old condition gone? This new listing thing, it's good, but it's a bit kind of like you're searching around for where stuff is. Custom label, it is week 14 of the week. Here we go. Save as draft. Got to do the photos later. So I will get I'll probably try and list 10 things. Even though I'm sourcing quite a bit, it's still like I seem to be like listing everything I'm sourcing in the week. You know, it's quite a. If you are to list, say you're listing like I'm going to list 10 a day, 10 a day, 10 a day, and you're going to boot fairs and say Happy Chat, for example, we went to 3 boot fairs and they weren't that great. You've got to pick up 70 items in a week. And not only that is you've got to consider when the boot fairs aren't on. So there's probably like been 3 or 4 months where the boot fairs haven't been on. So really you've got to get stock for that. So in terms of like how much stock you want to be sourcing, you've got to be looking at 100 things in a week, which seems like a lot. I've always struggled with the sourcing aspect of it though. Faye and Simon, how many postage policies do you have? I have about half a dozen, I think, to cover it. They do tend to copy themselves and go all over the place when I think you've got to... So cleaned up, it will be about 6. Like I say, I'd have one for small parcel. I used to just edit that for like a large letter, like put down the 379 to 199. But I tend to be just using a free postage small parcel for that now and adjusting the price. I've got one for £3.50 for media, and I've got one for courier, and I might have a couple of others. I have written one for, I think someone wanted me to post something direct to America, so I've got ones for like direct America, but I haven't used them. They've been like one-offs. So Lee Colour Flipper is in. So there are 3 Lees. Got Lee Colour Flipper, Lee Retro Pursuit, and Lee Fix It for Reselling. Fantastic. Yeah, the Lees are making a comeback. Hi Lee, hi Lee, hi Lee. Husty, it's Gary, isn't it? Yes. Only one Gary. 24 million Pete's. Quite a few Daves. Most of my stuff goes 1 to 10, 5 to 20. I think I have cheap eyes and I can't see the price stuff. Yeah, I mean, well, you're better going from 2 to 20 than 100 to 110 in my book. If obviously as you pay more, you're never gonna, So I bought something for £2, sold it for 90. You're never going to do that buying something for 20 quid. If you do, you're doing pretty well. So your ROI will obviously come down as you go for bigger stuff, but it's just the time it takes to get that amount of profit is, if I could buy something for 1,000, flip it for 2,000, you do it all the time. So it all depends how easy stuff is. It's like when you look at board games, you might make £7 on a board game. It's so easy. Whereas if you buy a video player, you might, say you get a video player and you end up having to sell it for parts, and you might buy it for £5 and sell it for 20 quid, make a tenner. That's a complete pain, really, because you've had to test it. So it's all like, there's so many things to take into consideration. But yeah, I mean, I it's from like doing stuff on Amazon. Like the easiest stuff is like less than shoebox size, and non-electrical. But if it's, that's why if you can hit good clothing, it's really good. Or if you've got the knowledge in toys, and you can, that you're hitting a minimum of 4 times what you buy, but you could be getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times what you buy. But in terms of packing and checking and testing, there's not much to it, and just stick it in an envelope and it's gone. That's why it's a lot easier. So it's all, you can't say there's one way of doing anything, really. When will the shed be finished? Yeah, that's I've got to re-roof a shed. I'll probably do that hopefully this week if the weather's good. I was a very good boy this weekend. First car boot of the year. I was restrained. Well, I went out with loads of money, hoping to spend it all, and didn't. Well, I think I did quite well. Big yellow teapot for £4. Well, it is up for 100. I mean, if that sells for 80, and I think it should do. Gutted I missed out on the Le Creuset though. Don't want to fill the house with low profit items. I'm trying to only buy bangers. Yeah. Well, like I say, it's a kind of bell curve of stuff. At the one end, I've got bangers. At the other end, I've got non-bangers. Fine Simon, yes, I have got a video out. I saw that. I will watch that later. Right, what else we got? I don't want to miss any chat. No update on the job yet. He went for a promotion. It sounds like you're on top of postage policies, Pete. Yeah, I did postage policies ages ago. I think Z did a video on postage policies probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and I set that up then. Tough to reach top reseller. Yeah, I'm not bothered about top reseller. So yeah. Midweek boot fairs are a great way to source. Yes. I mean, I would say I think I was doing, last couple of years, I've been doing 3 boot fairs a week. And obviously I've done more than that. So there'd be one on Wednesday, and I'd do one on Saturday, and one or two on Sunday. But yeah, it's source. That's what you got to do. I source as a collector. There are so many items I keep. So I can't read this. I source as a collector, so there are some items I keep as well as sell on. If I run out of things to sell, then I can source from collection. That's a good idea. I did get some funny looks when I turned up in your night. We've got a bloke at our car who turns up in a Porsche. We kind of think, how can you fit anything in there? 6 items going out today. Total spend 101. Flipping to 309. Yeah. Yeah, it's all a case of what is good for that item and what is good for you. Well, this sort of thing's been kicking around. No idea what it is. I did do an image search on it when I got it, and then it got put away. But let's get that on. It's some sort of splitter adapter. Let's get it on. I struggle not sourcing. Yeah, strange how some people say that. I mean, I'm okay at the moment. It's just I know that, there's always the time of the year where it is tricky. Why can't I find this? I found this before. Come on. No, it's not found it. It's a Robo Shift. Let's have a look on eBay. Here we go. £30 bids. Robo Shift joystick mouse switcher from Commodore Amiga, Atari ST, etc. Robo Shift. Okay. Buy it now, $29.99. Buy it now, $24.99. Tested and working. So got one for 30 on bids, £5 postage. Got one for 15. It's funny, isn't it? One for 15 plus postage, one for 30 free post, one for 25, £1.50 postage. Let's have a look at the sold items. I mean, £16 sold. So I think I'm going to match that. I'm not desperate to get a high price on this by any means. This was in a bag of like stuff. So someone's got it up for £15 plus £3.30 postage. So I think I will do £14.49, £3.50 postage. I think that sounds good. Yeah, let's try that. £14.49. Lee parked at the end of the field and dressed like a tramp to throw them off the scent. Cunning plan. Get arrested for stealing the car. You can't have driven that. Right, so similar. £14.49. Here, like my normal postage policy for this would be £3.79, but seeing as I just want to come in under that other person selling it, it's not these aren't a fast seller. So I'll stick that on the £3.50 policy. We'll get that on later. Right, what else we got? I've got all sorts of bits and bobs. I've got one of these things. Oh my god! So Happy Chat picks these up quite a bit. And it's full of tapes. I will take the tapes out and sell them separately. You've got Double Fantasy, John Lennon in there. The Best of Bread, Eric Clapton, Blues Brothers, Dire Straits, Alison Moyet, John Lennon Collection, Robson and Jerome, Gene Pitney, tons of Gene Pitney, Hooked on the Beatles. So they'll probably all come out. I imagine there's probably about 30 or 40 tapes in there, and they'll be sold as a bundle, probably about £1 each or 50p each in a bundle of sort of 10 or 20. But I've got a listed box. So it's quite a nice. I've sold some of these before, and they've been bigger, like perspex lids and everything. But that's quite a nice wooden, sort of retro-looking one. It has got a crack. Unfortunately, it's got a crack here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Hairline crack there. So hopefully the tapes in total should go for about 20-ish. The box, I don't know, 15 maybe. Vintage cassette holder. And it cost me £3 for the whole lot. So vintage cassette box, wooden. Let's see what eBay kicks up for that. Oh, here's one. Pretty similar. It's probably Happy Chap selling it. Yeah, what was the one I had? It had a number. It was called like a vintage 61 or something because it held 61 tapes. 17. Yeah, all that £17, £19. I've sold a few of those. I don't sell a lot. Let's have a look at sold. This is what people are trying to get at the moment. And I'm just wondering whether that will be a small parcel. It looks like it would go small parcel, but I'm not too sure on the weight. They're all around £20. What they're selling at. So I think I'll probably go like £16.99. Vintage wooden 3-door cassette tape storage box unit holds 36 tapes. That looks ideal for me. Double Karma, good to see you. Hang on, let me go back. I've missed a load of chat. Let's do what Richard does. Where was I? I think I was around about there. Hi. They'll put the prices up. I struggle not to source. So I mentioned that. Yeah, I wish I was like you. Thanks for the company. She's off. Good to see you, Mandy. Always good to see you. Go get them. Yes. Oh, I read that, didn't I? Kathy, good to see you, Kathy. Hi, first place, Kathy. Yeah, did very well. Sorry I'm late. Well, that's all right, Pete's Retro. I was catching one of your videos the other day. Very good. Double Karma, good to see you. Always good to see you. Anya, yes. Imagine if I did remember everyone's name. People should test me on my stream. Like, can I remember everyone's name? I can't remember my own kids' names sometimes. I put all my large letter bits up 10p last night. Not sold any yet. Yeah. Sometimes that works actually. You put the price of an item up and it sells. So really bizarre. 15 to 20 quid. Yeah, exactly. He's on the money there. I had someone to refuse to send me an item I paid because PayPal charged them 75p and they wanted me to cover the cost. Cheeky so-and-so. That's not how it works. Yeah, best of luck with the job and the promotion and everything. Lee. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. Classic orange juice trick. Love that. Loved that. Unfortunately, your free meal wasn't all it was cracked up to be, and half eaten as well. Cheek of it. But enjoyed that. Check out Chris's orange squash drink trick. Absolutely brilliant. Chris has been doing some great videos, great content. Always has done, obviously, but just so always a great watch. Right, let's put has small crack. In one of the drawers. In one of the drawers. See photos. I would say see photos. I like to feel that covers me for every eventuality. So good condition. John. Yeah, for any latecomers, I do apologise. I've got a bit of a cold on, so if I seem a bit subdued and like, it's that's the reason why. But I hope everyone else is well and having a brilliant Monday. Just getting some odds and ends on, really. Hoping to get like 10 items on today for maybe a value of £150, something like that. Keep my streak going. Sales. Let's have a quick look at my sales. I'll tell you what I've been doing. Oh, so I have sold something today for £10.78. I don't quite know what that is. Oh, it was a load of Lego. I bought a load of Lego. It was a kit in a big box, and it was half of it was missing. But I only paid £4 for this Lego in a box, and I've sold the Lego for what was it, £6.99. So it's not a big thing, but I've still got the box and still got the instructions, which I'm selling separately. So it's made its money, it's cleared it, and anything else will be a bonus. So it's a little thing. But prior to that, yeah, £100 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 days over £100, which has been very good. It's always like, that's always I'd like that to be the minimum, obviously, sales wise. So before that, though, it was appalling. It was like, it was a 0 day, lots of like £40 days. So pretty bad. Sort of February, beginning of March, or pretty bad March, actually, I should say. It was really like 0 up to very few days over 100. But yeah, it seems to have turned a little bit. Maybe it's payday. Who knows? Right, price on this. Let's go $15.99 on that. I'll go through those tapes later. This is quite nice. Ooh. This was picked up on Saturday. And I was actually hoping, I was thinking, can I get away with selling this as new? Because it's, I've got it out and it looks like it hasn't been used. Instructions, all the bags and everything. I'm thinking, could I sell it as new or new other? Probably not, because it's got a hole in the box. So that makes me think, I don't think I can really. There's a hole there and a little dink at the bottom there as well. Like I say, I don't know whether, I bought it off someone. I don't know whether they've had their stinky feet all over it. I got it out and tested. They're weird things, those. Because I know they do ones with like electrical current. That is just these things here, these like red dots. They're things that heat up, but it's just like a ball thing that goes round. So if you do have ticklish feet, it's not a thing to get your feet on. You'll have a small crack in your drawers. Yes, for now. I wondered who would pick me up on that. Yes, there's something I haven't told my wife. Been a quiet week for Chris. I've had 2 weekends away, so maybe understandable. eBay knows. Yeah, definitely. You know, I was having a bad March, but it was down to inconsistent listing. And I got back on the listing, got back on the looking at sort of 10 items a day. Well, I have this cycle of I take off my oldest 10 items, and I have a kind of a batch of about 30, 40 items which are taken off the store. And then every day I take 10 off, and that goes in that batch. And then I put 10 back on. So it's constant sort of washing machine cycle of me looking at stuff, reviewing stuff. And when I put those 10 back on, I'm making sure item specifics, item category, price. I normally drop the price by a little bit. And the reason I have a batch of about 30 or 40 was because I think it's a good idea. Someone said it the other week, was to take an item off and leave it for about 48 hours. So when it goes into that batch, it doesn't actually go back on for like 2 or 3 days. Just a thing to try, you know. eBay sales have been poor, but MetaZoo Wilderness first editions turning up this weekend should give the website a boost. I'm sure it will, whatever it is you're talking about. I seem to get 2 or 3 good days and a rubbish one. Yes, eBay will shine a light on you and you'll think you're the best in the world, and then the old eBay lighthouse will shine a light somewhere else. Do you still have the Morrissey tape? Were you and he lovers? Would you say so if you were? Yes, I do. I'm trying to sell it with that was an old bundle I had of tapes, and I was, because I didn't really want to sort of bother selling them individually. Viva Hate, best Morrissey album he ever did. Every day's, and I put it together with a Bowie tape and an Elvis tape, which I thought for the Morrissey fan would be a good little mix, but it hasn't gone yet. Let's have a look at that. It's here somewhere in my. I'm writing this to say in a gentle way, thank you, but no. Right, Morrissey. Yeah, here we are. I've got it on £17 with 2 other tapes. Yeah, I did get some. Perhaps it was you, Moo, and me wanted me to split it out. I don't know, but someone really wanted me to split it out. Maybe I will do now, but I have no idea, because that's the best tape out of the lot. I mean, who wouldn't want Hunky Dory or the best of Elvis? Right. I tested one of those once. Did think it was working, so turned it right up and shot. Yeah, that isn't a shocking one. I know you can get ones which have electrical current, but that is just turns the balls around. Turns this little thing. New, other shop soiled. New other shop soiled. Shelfware. Like the idea of taking off and then leaving, and just Simon Elliott. I can't read that. I don't know whether it's my head. Let's have a look. Like the idea of taking off and then leaving, and your system doing it. Will try for myself. Yeah, go for it, mate. Whatever that means. In the words of Morrissey, yeah, we hate it when our shops are successful. Very true. You're the one for me, eBay. Right, let's have a look at the deluxe shiatsu massager. That was bought for £12. Quite a big old buy there. There's one up for £26.99 pre-owned. £40 pre-owned. And I think the thing with this, let's have a look at sold. So let's get into the world of reality. So it has got the box. So it's £15 pre-owned. It doesn't look like it's got the box. Looking at the photo, £15 on bids pre-owned. £14 pre-owned, £30 new other. Exactly the same one I've got. £30 pre-owned, £30 brand new, £64 brand new. That looks like way out there. So it's like £15 used, £30 new, some used, new other, up to 64. I mean, that 64 one is out on its own, up ahead of the field. So bought for 12. I don't want to sell it for 15 if it's like 12. So I think we're going to aim for around about £30. I think we do £30. Now, do I do new other or do I do used? Let me know, chat. Let me know what you think. I haven't stuck my stinky feet all over it, and it does look. It was in the bag and everything. It looked like it hadn't been used. FMTS 79. Let's try this one. See you later, Monkey Thrifter. Peter Ray, how you doing? Peter Ray didn't source on Sunday. When are you next out, Pete? Let me know. Stock photo. How do you get rid of stock photos? I don't want that stock photo. I've done a sell similar, but it's brought in a stock photo that I don't want. Let's do a sell similar on another one. It's still doing a stock photo. I do not want your stock photo. That's a bit annoying. Okay. Let's try again. Let's just copy the title. Do a sell similar on another one. Is it going to do it again? No, it's not done it on that one. I'm going to try for £30. This will be with large, medium parcel, so £7.49. It might be pushing it. Type feet as a keyword. So that's not going to fit. With. Need that. Medics FMTS9 Deluxe Shiatsu Foot Massager. I think I might stick foot massager up the title a bit more. Home Medics Foot Massager. Home Medics Foot Massager FMTS9 Deluxe Shiatsu 18 heat massage heads. This is a bit all over the place. Home Medics foot massager, deluxe shiatsu 18 heat massage heads, FM TS9 tied feet. Let's see how that does. So the rest of the day, I think I'm going to, once I get these on, I'm going to sort of, I've got one package that I've got to go today, but I've got about another 20, 21 to actually parcel up ready for the next few days. So I might just get in and get those done. I think that'd be a good thing to do to get clear. So I'll get these 5 on, and at least I feel like I've done something for the day. Hello, Tommy Bernard. Good to see you. Always good to see Tommy in the chat. Add your own photo, then it goes. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I've gone and it wasn't giving me the little waste bin delete option, but maybe it would have done if I'd have added my own photo. Okay, thanks for that. You can end relist 200 at a time in the bulk relist. You can, and I've done that before. Relist in bulk, change price by a penny, or you know, I used to do find and replace on a little hyphen in the thing. But what I'm tending to do like 10 now. So like I say, I have a batch of about 40 that are unlisted, and I add 10 to that, and then take 10 off, and it's in that little holding area for over 48 hours. And even though I don't know whether this 48 hours to keep it off eBay and then put it back on makes any difference, it's just the kind of routine I'm doing at the moment. Someone said in one of my, it was either a comment or a chat, that the sell similar thing doesn't appear to be working for them. Of course, you never know whether it works anyway. All you can do is try these things. So give it a go. "100% incorrect. Shown it live many times. That is a YouTube myth." I don't know what he's talking about. What is he referring to? Is it something I've said? Oh, possibly this. eBay picks up the metadata and notices that, in fact, it's not a new listing. Well, you know, this is the thing. I don't think anyone. You hear so many things, and all you can do is try. I mean, even if you do what you should be doing, like let's pick one thing that people know works, which is listing new stock. You could list a load of new stock and you still might not get sales. You know, I mean, I think we all know it's the best thing to do, and all you can do is try to do the best thing you can do. But there's no guarantees in anything. You know, people might just not be buying as much. It might be the wrong time of year for the item you're putting on. But you know, try and put good items on at a good price. If you've got items on that aren't selling, review them. And I think the best way of reviewing them is to take them off, adjust things, and then put them back on, rather than edit them when they've been on. Because, you know, if I put a massager on and it doesn't sell, my options are I either take it off and get rid of it, or I edit it and change the price, or I take it off and have a good look at it and put it back on in the hope that eBay look at it as a new item. So I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm not going to edit it because eBay will go, well, we know it's the same item. So my best option is just to take it off, take a bit of time, give it 48 hours. I don't know whether that works, but it's the best, you know, I can do at the time. And then chuck it back on with lower price, better photos, better item specifics, better description, and hope that it goes. You just give it your best shot. Best thing to do is get it on correct first time. But none of us are that good, are we? None of us are that good. Okay. Well, seeing as I'm a bit poorly sick, I'm gonna have I done 5? That's the question. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at my drafts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 4. Let the side down there. I've got a couple of these that are going on. They're going on. And I've got another. I'll probably stick some of those tapes on later. This is going on. This is worth quite a bit of money. There's no brand on it, but that'll still go for good money, and it is spares and repairs as well. But it does light up, powers up, and everything. Ian is a bit late. Coming on just as we're going. I'm sure he'll be watching back avidly all the wonderful tips and tricks I've been talking about. And Mark from Blue Harvest Toys. 70 watching, 16 likes. That must mean 54 thumbs down. Good items always sell. Problem is most people buy stuff they think people want versus what the data shows. Yeah, that's very true. But even if you looked at the data and sort of went, Tommy Hilfiger sells or N64s sell, and say you made this list, here are the items that are really selling on eBay. It's then a question of finding them. And that's the trick, isn't it? It's like, see what sells on eBay, but then how are you going to source it? Chris, the only rider I would say to that is that editing price at least once before you end and sell similar can be good, as all those that showed an interest previously will be told at a low price. That's very true. I mean, I do every 2 days, I do send offers, and but I won't generally edit the price on a listing until it comes to relisting the thing. I'll send out offers on that. But you're quite correct. Hello, you lovely lot. Hello. Good to see Maximus in the chat. Maximus. Once you've lowered your price once, I would then end it and sell similar. That's everybody has their own little kind of routine they do, and I've done several different kind of routines. What I'm doing at the moment, I wasn't doing 6 months ago, and then I come out of my routine and don't tend to do anything. So it's like, there you go. Okay, Paulie, that's why no car boot. Yes, that and a few other reasons. Anyway, 1 hour, 2 minutes. Have a wonderful Monday, everyone. Have a great week. I'll try and do this video on things I bought for less than £5 and sold for more for squillions. Try and do that this week if I can fit it in. But like I say, I just want to get my things packed today and have a clear run going into the week. We'll see if we can do that. Take care, everyone. See you soon.